All right, let's get back now to that story about the Calgary transit driver who was attacked on the job. Let's bring in Mike Mahar, president of the Amalgamated Transit Union Local 583. Mike, I want to say, first of all, I'm sorry to hear this has happened to one of your members, and thank you very much for being here with us.
Thank you very much. That's appreciated. I know that our entire membership is pretty rattled this morning.
I can imagine. First, is there anything you can tell us about the driver's current condition?
Yeah. So fortunately, he's improved, which is a great sign. Originally, he was in critical condition, and they weren't sure of a prognosis. He's been upgraded to serious but stable, and obviously that's a very good sign that we're taking as a good sign.
Yes, that is a relief to hear. Now, as far as this incident itself, is this an isolated thing, or is this becoming a bigger issue of concern?
We wish it was isolated. This one is, the level of injury is extreme, and thankfully they're not as frequent. But serious incidents happen all too frequently, and we have approximately 60 to 70 code blue reports that we refer to them as code blues every year that get reported that require some sort of intervention, whether it's EMS, police, some form of protective services, and we know for a fact that a much larger number go unreported that just don't people don't report them because they don't think that enough is going to happen. The assailants are often on the run, and the resources just don't get them apprehended.
What kind of incidents are we talking about here? And sorry, could you explain what a code blue is?
Yeah, so code blue is just a reference that we've used here for quite a number of years, probably going back 20 years when we first started looking for enhancements and established procedures from the employer to provide the most rapid response for operators and mitigating training and those types of things. We discovered that probably 60 or 70% of the incidents were just out of the blue, and we ended up referring to them as code blues. And when they're calling them in, they're generally code blues.
What kinds of concerns are you hearing from drivers, and is there anything more that should be done to make it safer for staff and passengers?
Yeah, so the operators, of course, this morning, the entire membership, but in particular the frontline forward-facing workers that are the victims of these assaults more often than any other area that we represent. The comments are distraught, fear, the worries for our operator that was injured, but also for everybody else that's out there. I mean, it's the concerns are like we've received like dozens and dozens and dozens of them.
Well, we thank you, Mr. Mahar, for sharing a little bit of your concerns with us. And of course, all the best goes to your member. Good news that he has been upgraded to stable, and we wish him a very speedy recovery. Mike, thank you again for being here. That is Mike Mahar, president of the Amalgamated Transit Union Local 583.